Hey everyone, Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Thanks for joining me on the channel once again. Hope you guys all had a safe Halloween there. It is still warm in Texas, 91 degrees again today. I got the rooftop AC blowing and working off solar here. Man, this is the summer that never ends, but also be thankful that you do not have smell-o-vision because I have not showered in several days. Yeah. Yeah guys, I will be uploading this video with some Nomad internet, link below in the video description if you need some mobile unlimited internet for the road. The reason I have not showered in several days is because I have no running water currently here in the RV. This is actually a really good teaching moment, a learning lesson for all of us. Check this out. So you RVers, you know you have a water pump that pushes that water. If you start hearing your water pump cycling on and off at random times, say it goes burp every 30 seconds, or maybe it was every 5 minutes and then it turned into every 2 minutes, and I did have a warning sign at Lollapalooza. But thankfully, I was here in the RV when all of a sudden, with all my faucets closed, toilets, showers, everything, the water pump just started going burn. Ran over here, turned off the water pump switch right here, which you can see I have some tape on it right now. Yeah, that means you have open pressure somewhere in your fresh water side, and that is bad. That means you are flooding it somewhere. Got to start doing some diagnosing. I guess you could start by looking at the floor, make sure there's no water around the sink or the toilet or the bathtub, shower. I did have a leak when I first got this RV. It was actually a leak in this area. Here is my shower, but the water was pooling underneath the electrical fuse box and coming out into the floor. I had to take off this panel right here, and I found a cracked line on the other side of the faucet in between the wall in there, and I had to do a repair basically inside here to fix that water leak, and that was terrifying with all the electrical stuff down there. That was pretty much the first 15 days I had this RV. But today, okay, not today, but during Lollapalooza 3 days ago when I found this leak, I went under here, and of course immediately I didn't see any water here or anything, but I grabbed this sponge right here, and you can see this residue right here. This sponge is soaking wet. Okay, so I dried my hands, I started grabbing all these connections, I grabbed one right here, and that's where it was soaking wet. We're gonna take a closer look here. I'm gonna move something so you can see that that threaded coupler right there is completely cracked. Completely. I mean, spewing out water. Now this is a custom job. This white 1/2-inch PEX I'm holding in my hand usually would go up to the sink and the faucet, but as you can see, previous owners put in a different faucet here, like a household faucet here. So they have this gray coupler right here where my finger's at. This is a 1/2-inch to 1/2-inch adapter to allow the PEX to go into this braided line, which works for this. So that's what's failed. That's what we need to fix. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you also know from this channel that I told you there are some things that you can keep on hand for repairs. I've had several PEX lines, and if you're not familiar, most RVs have 1/2-inch PEX piping that I showed you, that white line down there. That's what that's called, 1/2-inch PEX. Most of them are the same. Well, you can go to a hardware store and you can get these shark bite 1/2-inch to 1/2-inch couplers. Say you accidentally drilled into the PEX, or it rubbed bad in the bathroom, or something. You could simply cut out one section with a reciprocating saw or jigsaw, and you can pop this on. It literally just pops, and then you put it in, it pops, your repair's fixed. So these 1/2-inch couplers, I always have some of these on hand in case of emergency, or in case I go somewhere and it's below freezing for 3 days and I get a cracked pipe and need to make a repair. This is not gonna help me in that situation down there. So I have come to a Home Depot store here, and rather than park and take the bike and try to get parts, I like to park the whole RV here. I got the slide out so I can do the project right here at Home Depot, because you guys know my luck. If I take the bike or the car or something like that, I'm gonna have to come back 2, 3, 4 times to get the wrong pieces. So I got a picture of what I need. Let's go in Home Depot and see if we can jerry-rig something together and make it work. Probably here, plumbing, repair, I'm guessing. Most of these stores have PEX, let's see. Okay, I think we might be able to even get rid of that other gray plastic coupler I have with this guy right here. This is 1/2-inch to 1/2-inch. That's where you would input the PEX, where I would cut it,
And then this would be the new male 1/2-inch thread that goes into the aftermarket sprayer. So this would replace extra stuff, I believe. I think that'll work. And that's only $4.40 to fix it. And we need some more tape too. Where is that? Right there. 1/2-inch PTFE white tape. Do not use propane tape in your plumbing stuff. You gotta use tape that's meant for water pipes, plumbing.
As I mentioned, if you are working on a leak or have a leak, it is good to put some tape or something over the switch for the water pump so you don't wake up in the middle of the night and accidentally turn this back on and have even more flooding. I've just been using some bottled water to both brush my teeth and flush the toilet and do dishes and stuff right now. But that has helped the last few days. We'll keep that off. And I will get in here and start taking this apart and see if we got the right parts in the first try. Eric, I do not have my Ryobi jigsaw with me. I left it at the shop because I didn't think I would need all these extra tools that I've carried around. What's the point if I have a shop, Eric? You need those tools to make the repairs. I don't even have a pipe cutter to cut the pipe, the PEX pipe, to get that broken end off. So I'm gonna have to use a knife to cut the plastic PEX line. Okay, and then once again, these shark bite fittings, these are easy. You just go... What the heck? I thought I had Nope, I got the wrong one. This is 1/2-inch outer. I need 1/2-inch inner. Yep. So I gotta go back into Home Depot and get a different one. Holy cow, it is hot as hell in Texas. It's Thanksgiving this month and it's... All right, so note to self, PEX can be different. For RV, there's this, see how it says 1/2-inch to 1/2-inch FNPT? That's what you need. This is the one that goes over the outer ring of an RV's plastic 1/2-inch PEX. Now this is brass. This costs almost double the price as the plastic ones because they didn't have any plastic ones in stock and I need to take a shower today. So let's pop this guy in. The idea here is that this pretty much just pops on like that. You push and then you pull it a little bit to make sure and to tighten it. So once you pop it all the way on, give it another tug this way, okay? There's our 1/2-inch female there, ready to go. Put the braided line back on here also. And then in just a moment, we're gonna check for leaks again. Ready? Go. And now we are gonna go back into Home Depot a third time and buy a new 1/2-inch coupler because this is also cracked and failing. Oh my gosh. So you can see how a simple $7 plastic part can literally take an entire day. That's why I park at Home Depot. All right, third time's a charm. Let's get this hex nipple installed. All right, looks good, looks clean, it's tight. One more time. Oh, thank God. Oh my gosh, finally. We are taking a shower tonight. Thank goodness. I do have extra parts to do the hot side the same exact way. I don't see the point in just replacing one side, but it is hot today. I gotta find a body of water in Texas or I don't know, drive up to Michigan or something. This is ridiculous. I have an update on Jax's Ashes also. Good news on that front, but I gotta put some miles on right now. This is hot. All right, I'm here, I'm parked. Lake Whitney. It's very, very windy. Lake Windy, once again. Beautiful, man. Temperature dropped too, about 15 degrees. I've been here before. This is one of Lola's favorite free campgrounds along Lake Whitney. If I remember correctly, there's like 5 or 6 different campgrounds. They're all free. You can stay up to 14 days. Park your RV, tent camp with a little shelter and a picnic table right on the water for free $99. That's pretty good. I don't know how long I'll be here yet. Just want to take care of a few things, and then I got a lot on my mind. Today just took way longer than I thought it was going to take to fix that issue. But anyways, I'm here. I feel a little more relieved, and I'm going to be taking the bike out. What? You guys see all the birds circling my RV? See them in there? There's a lot of birds. That's weird. I'm gonna pan across slowly here. We've got some precipitation moving in this evening, but the sky is still just beautiful here. We missed the sunset, or we're gonna miss it, because there's too many clouds right now. But this is my jam. I'm gonna preheat the oven and make some tater tots. That is, if my guard kitty will let me in. Tara, you gonna let Dad in? She's like, I wanted to go out, well, but I wanted to come in. Are we gonna compromise there? Is there a deal could be made? She's like, I want to go out right now. This would be the first time Tara's been outside without a leash, just kind of on her own. You have to sit still, though. I'm trusting you, remember? You have to be a good girl. I know it's windy. See what happens when you're a good girl? Yeah, you get more freedoms without leashes, as long as you don't run away. She's such a sweet girl. You don't mind that wind, huh? That wind doesn't bother the kitty too much? All right, girlfriend. You ain't right. You ain't right. Love you, girl. Wait a minute. I said we weren't gonna see a sunset today. Are you guys ready for this? Get a load of this. Get a load of beautiful Lake Whitney. Look at this free campsite, guys. This is magical. It's still really windy. I have a really good wind muff on this GoPro, which actually doesn't even take very good shots. We do have another van camper that's joined us down there on that end. But one more quick look at this. You know what? I really don't even think this GoPro's picking it up, so I am gonna flash up some iPhone pictures because my iPhone takes the best pictures, especially in low light or sunset conditions. It is drop dead gorgeous out here at Lake Windy. Lake Whitney. All right, now it's getting dark outside. I don't always watch TV with the volume on. Sometimes when I'm alone, I'll actually just set up my satellite, put it on Comedy Central or something, and just kind of let it go either at really low volume or muted. And for some reason, it makes me feel better when I'm like alone out in places like this, even though there are other campers. I'm not alone out here. But yeah, just having the TV going at night, oftentimes I'll do my DVR and record some shows so I can skip through the commercials later when I do want to watch TV. Or if I get somewhere and I'm camping under trees and don't have satellite TV or internet, I can watch the shows that I pre-recorded on my DVR and fast forward. So, I said, I let you guys know that I got an update on Jax's ashes. I still have not been back to the escapees Livingston address there. I need to talk with someone there because I've had a lot of problems and I've had a lot of packages get returned to sender without talking to me first, and all the hazardous stuff that's been going on, and I gotta get some answers to some of my questions here, but not in my next video. In my next video, we're going to pick up Jax's ashes and his urn and all of his stuff there from a FedEx shipping center where they're holding it near Dallas-Fort Worth. So I have a big bike ride coming up. Hopefully the rain will let up tomorrow in the afternoon for that. Otherwise I may have to postpone that as well because I'm already parked here and I want to camp here. As well as I want to go do some stuff in Waco, Texas for my next video. This light battery just died. Yep, just died. So I am glad that I am hopefully going to have Jax with us in my hand, his ashes, his remains, his soon. Sorry, got distracted there. Still just really, really hard to believe that I'm without my boy. I'll miss him. I miss him, but it's getting better. It's getting better to live my life, you know. Just anyways, thanks for joining me, guys. Tara and I will see you in the next video from Waco. Bye, guys.